up, guys? Kellan Mccann here with another A-State in the bag. I'm out here at Persimmon Ridge, and I just want to show you what's in the bag. So starting off with fairways, I've got a lot of new stuff this year. Haven't thrown a ton of them, a whole lot, but some of them are same molds I've been throwing. Starting off with a new disc, a Fury. Loving this for long rollers. It gets down on a nice angle and rolls a long way. Then I've got a couple Explorers, and one's actually not in the bag right now. I've got an SE Explorer that's one of my favorites. But I've also picked up these Pop Toppy Opto Explorers, a little more stable, and love the way they feel. Nice and domey. Then I'm also testing out some getaways, and I think they're going to make the bag this year. I've got the Fusion Burst getaway and a Lucid getaway. Lucid's a little more stable. This one carries straight for a little while. And then rounding it out, I've got a couple Pioneers. I've got the Proto, which is a little straighter, and the Opto that's a little more overstable, kind of like your Felon, Ati. Love these for forehands and nice flat backhands. Going into mids, I've got two Suspects in the bag. One brand new blend Suspect. I like this for touch forehand shots and kind of overstable up shots. Then I've got a first run Lucid Suspect. Use this for dead straight shots. It doesn't move right or left a whole lot. Next up, I'm carrying a Fuse. And I think I might bag two of these, but for right now, I've got one in the bag. Just dead straight, a little bit of fang grip. Dead straight, it holds a right turn. Nice and easy. Next up, I've got a Bio Verdict from Andrew Lowry. Shout out, Andrew. It's been in my bag for a year, and it is still very stable, and it's a Bio. And then I swapped the Justice out this year for the Anvil. Getting a little straighter of a flight and more of an actual flight than you get out of a Justice. So using this for a lot of up shots, forehand, backhand, everything. On to distance drivers, going from least stable. I've got a recycled Gladiator that's kind of a long distance roller if I need it to, or a Heiser Flip Bomber. It's pretty domey, and it has tons of glide. Then I have two recoils in the bag right now because I'm just testing them to see which one I want to keep. I've got the Proto and the Opto first run. Not seeing a whole lot of difference right now, but I like the way they finish kind of straight. It's a 12 speed, so I get all the speed I need, but they finish a little straighter. And then one of my favorite discs, I think, of this year is going to be the Raider. I've been bombing this out here today, and it goes far. 13 speed. It's got a nice deep rim, a little bit of dome to it. These are money. Then I've got a Goldline Gladiator that I'm kind of testing out. I think the Raider is going to kind of trump these, but I've got the Goldline Gladiator in here. Nice and long, a little bit of a flex, and then a fade back kind of hard at the end. And then my long distance driver, I've got a X out or a double stamp Goldline Ballista Pro, and these are a really stable run because they're really domey. 14 speed, so the rim's a little bigger, and they go a long ways. And then for all my headwind needs, I've got a VIP Warhorse. Loving these, crushing them flat, and they don't go very far because they're so overstable. Then some of my throwing putters. I've got a Lucid Marshall here, just kind of for soft up shots that I don't want to skip a whole lot. Then I've got the new Prototype Keystone. Loving this for up shots that kind of have a slow turn to them or dead straight. Then my putting putters, I'm still using the same ones as last year. I've got classic Marshalls with my little stamp on them. Loving these for inside circle, outside circle, all my needs. Go to these Marshalls. Let's rip on a Raider.